Wages, Walmart goes into communities promising city officials that they pay an average of $13 an hour, which is not true. There are associates here today that have been with the company over 10 years and don't make $13 an hour.
How much do they make?
Anywhere from $8 to $10 an hour.
Is that sufficient?
Of course not. Absolutely not.
Most of these people are working here are single people or parents or?
Most of them are parents.
And explain that, like how does the math work?
Okay, well, Walmart, because of the low wages and the hours that are being given out, are forcing the associates to rely on public assistance to make ends meet and to get health care that they need.
So no health care provided?
There's health care provided, but it's unaffordable to the associates because of the amount of money that they bring home.
So the government has to subsidize?
They're forcing the associates to do that, to get county and public assistance.
Any last word you want to say?
Walmart, stop retaliating against associates who speak up for what they deserve, which is justice, respect.
My name is Alejandra Garcia, and I've been working for Walmart for 7 years. And we're here because we wanted to get some respect from management, and we wanted to get some more hours and to don't be cutting hours because we have family that we have to support. And gas is too expensive, plus everything is expensive, so we need those hours back.
How many hours were you working?
We work, sometimes they keep us at 40 hours, but 2 weeks later they cut the hours back, so they like 30 hours that we work.
And your pay is, how much do they pay you for your work?
$12.
And that's not enough for your...
It's not because when we are ready, our payments getting okay, they cut the hours back, so we go into the same thing that sometimes we don't have like extra money to support our family.
And then you said you've been working for 7 years.
I've been working for, yes.
And how they are treating you?
The store manager is great. He's really good. Some of the managers is the one that they have to change, plus co-managers.
And all your demands are what? More pay and more your hours?
Excuse me?
What are your demands for protesting today?
Well, the respect and the hours.
Shame on Walmart! Shame on Walmart! Shame on Walmart! Look, their lie is so good. They came and told, I think I told you this already. They came and told African American leaders in the community that they pay their associates $13 an hour. We got people here that have been working for 20 years that don't make $13 an hour. We have department managers that don't make $10 an hour. Walmart is lying.
Yes!
Shame on Walmart. Shame on Walmart.
My name is Evelyn Cruz. I am an 8-year associate at the Pico Rivera store. I've been a department manager for the photo department and wireless.
So you worked there 8 years. Why are you here today? What's going on here today?
To tell Walmart that it's enough retaliation against the associates who speak out on the working conditions in the stores.
What kind of working condition are you facing?
Lack of hours, lack of staffing, lack of a living wage, lack of affordable health care.
Could you explain that? Elaborate, like lack of hours, lack of staffing and all that.
I have a worker that only works 7 to 8, well actually 8 to 16 hours per week. That's what I mean, lack of hours, lack of staffing. I went from having 7 associates in one area to having 3. We are every year, if we want health care, this year it went up 36%. People are unable to pay their bills and see a doctor. And with the stress that we're under in those stores, you can't expect healthy people working in there.
You mentioned that hours being cut off. Does that mean your customers are not showing up? You're losing customers? Or?
Oh no, Walmart's making money. They just don't want to staff the stores correctly. But if they staff those stores, they would also make a lot more money. In the stores, you have people they walk away from carts full of merchandise because they cannot find the merchandise that they're looking for in some areas, and it's frustrating to them. They cannot find anyone to help them with customer service, and it's frustrating for them.
So your demands are more hours and more pay? What kind of pay are you
A
getting?
living wage.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking for.
And what is a living wage to you?
$25,000 a year. Most associates are not even making half.
How do they make it? How do they live?
They live off the public assistance. Every taxpayer subsidizes Walmart's associates. Every taxpayer. If you go in those stores and purchase cheap merchandise, you're paying for it in the long run because it's coming out of your taxes.
Any last comment you would like to make?
Yeah, I would like for Walmart to stop lying that we are out here and that we actually don't work for them. I've worked for them for 8.5 years, and I'm standing out here so they can stop retaliating against associates like myself that speak out.
My name is David Padilla, and I worked at Walmart at 2110 Paramount, California for 17 years. And I had an injury. I hurt myself at work 2009, and I had to have surgery, therapy. And when I went back to work, they refused to offer me a job as a door greeter. They offered me a job as maintenance, cashier, but with my injury, I couldn't do that type of work, so I had to quit. I had to leave the company.
What kind of injury did you have?
I fell off the ladder stalking, and I found out that I had have 3 discs replaced in my neck, and I had to have surgery. I was having problems stalking, lifting merchandise and stocking merchandise with my arm and hand.
So you said you worked there for 17 years?
17 years.
17 years, and they just let you go because you were injured?
Yeah, I was injured, and at the time, the only job they offered me was maintenance and cashier. But at the situation that I was in, I couldn't do that type of work. I was still going for therapy for my hand and arm and my neck.
So they fired you?
So I had no choice but to leave.
And what happens to you all the years that you worked?
Well, I just received the little bit of pension I had in the system, and that was it. So that was it.
So then why are you protesting today then? What are your demands?
I just want to make sure that what happened to me doesn't happen to somebody else. That's why I'm here. You know, that's why I want everybody to make sure they get the treatment they deserve.
What do you think? What kind of treatment you should have gotten?
Well, they should have. When I had that accident, that morning they took me to the emergency, and they looked at me. They checked me at Downey Community, and they sent me back that same morning in a taxi back to work. And I went from there to the doctor's office, medical office, and they checked me, and the doctor at that time told me that I could go back to work. And I had 7 stitches on my head because I had cut my head open, and they put 7 stitches with staples.
Days off, no hours off, nothing.
No, they told me, the doctor from the clinic told me I could go back to work that same night, that Friday night. But being that I had the weekends off, Saturday and Sunday, I came back to the clinic and they checked me, and from there I went to my own doctor, and I had some time off from him.
Any last comment you want to make? Any word of advice you want to give people?
I just want people to know when anything like this happens to anybody, of course you have to report it and they have to take a report on it, but just make sure you stay with it, stick with it. Don't let them, tell you can't do this, you can't do that. Because they had told me that if I wanted medical treatment, that I would have to go see my own doctor.
Attention, I am Lieutenant George Zagurski of the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department. I hereby declare this to be an unlawful assembly per Penal Code Section 407 in the name of the people of the state of California. I command all those who are seated in the intersection and street at Lakewood Boulevard and Century Boulevard to immediately disperse, which means to break up and leave this assembly, leave the area. If you do not do so, you will be arrested or subject to other police actions, including chemical agents or other less lethal weapons that may result in serious injury. If you do not disperse, you will be arrested for Penal Code Sections 409, refusing to disperse, and 416, remaining present in an unlawful assembly. If arrested, do not resist arrest.
Hola, yo soy Hulda, trabajo para la Walmart de la Quinta por 6 años y medio.
Hi, I'm Hulda, and I'm working for Walmart in La Quinta, the Walmart 1805 for 6 years and a half so far.
How far is La Quinta from here? You in Paramount right now.
¿Qué tan lejos es La Quinta de aquí? Estás ahorita en Paramount.
Like 2 hours and a half, no?
Like about 2 hours.
2 hours drive.
Something.
Yes,
Yes,
Why
2
are
hours
you
driving.
here?
¿Por qué estás aquí?
Porque estoy peleando por mis derechos.
Because I'm fighting for my rights. Because I'm fighting for my rights.
What kind of rights you want?
¿Qué tipos de derechos quieres?
Respeto.
Respect.
And what kind? What are you asking for? What are your demands? Why are you
¿Cuáles son tus
protesting?
demandas? ¿Qué es lo que quieres pedir?
Yo pido respeto
I ask for respect for me and for my coworkers.
por mí, por mis compañeros. Y también pido que ¿qué más pido?
Pues todo lo que
Necesitamos full time, también queremos que nos den seguro de salud.
What can I say? We need too many requests. There is so many things that we need to ask. But I would start with, we need to be really full timers. We are not. I mean, I'm a full timer, but I'm not getting my 40 hours. Not even close. And we also deserve a good medical insurance, and we don't have that right now. We just have one that is really expensive. My coworker cannot afford it.
So what happens when you get sick if you have to go see a doctor?
¿Qué pasa si te enfermas y si necesitas ir al doctor?
Tengo que ir al doctor a Mexicali porque aquí no tengo dinero para pagar.
I need to go to Mexicali because I don't have the money enough to pay a copayment or a doctor over here in the United States.